Welcome back. Last night, Novak Djokovic was victorious over Stefanos Tsitsipas in straight sets. He was dominant to win his 10th Melbourne Park title. It was the ultimate comeback for the Serbian tennis star, who last year wasn't even allowed into the country. He was deported due to his COVID vaccination status.
Head of editorial at Flash, James Law, and 900 Shelley Horton are here to discuss this. James, I mean, the Joker, it was a man on a mission. It was an incredible match, and now there's talk about he is the greatest of all time, but it was also for us, we were talking about this morning, is that the emotion that he felt that we don't usually see from a player like him.
Exactly, because he's so professional and quite stoic. You don't see those human moments, but there was that amazing time where he jumped in to thank his team and then cry. Here it is, cry into the towel. It was beautiful to see, and you can almost see the burden lifting off his shoulders right now because it's been a big year for him. And I was chief among people a year ago saying he should go.
Sure.
But obviously, we've got a bit of a different perspective on him now, and he has shown a lot of grace towards Australia and the Melbourne Open. I think he'd be well within his rights to be quite bitter towards us, but he always gives credit to Australia and to the fans, and he always says he plays his best tennis here, and he proved that once again.
It's just extraordinary seeing him that, as you were saying, James, he's just not known for wearing his heart on his sleeve, but seeing him with his head in his hands like that, his shoulders shaking, clearly breaking down, it goes to show, Shelley, doesn't it, how much the Australian Open in particular means to him.
Absolutely, and I'm like James. I flipped like a guppy on a jetty, so I'm now team
We all
Novak.
did.
We all did.
We all did.
All of Australia has. He's almost Australia's Joker. But I actually love that he shows that emotion, and I think that it's great for other men to see that it's okay to cry. If you set these really lofty goals and you get them, then it's going to mean a lot. And yeah, it was a big year with us, not allowing him into the country to come back and for him to prove himself.
Hey, you know what? If he hadn't also got into that hotel isolation, we wouldn't have let those refugees get out of that hotel too. So there's a lot of silver linings.
There you go.
A lot of silver linings.
We forget that.
Let's talk about the AFP warning parents this morning to think before posting back-to-school images of their children online, Shelley. I mean, look, we do it. Every parent, I think, does it, but you've got to think that's not for every family. Do you agree with their advice?
I do, actually, because I think we need to remember we are living in a digital world now. So I would always be erring on the side of caution. I think there's always the opportunity to put your Instagram or Facebook onto private, to send the first day of school photos in a private WhatsApp group to family members only. I think you need to be really aware. You don't want to have the kids in their school uniform leaning on your letterbox showing the number of the street where you live in. You've got to just realise you have to adapt to the times.
A lot of people, though, will say, oh, it's over the top, not my family, not my child.
I tend to agree with them. I think the AFP, obviously, they deal with the worst of the worst, so they want everyone to be super, super safe. But I think this is a little bit of overkill. This is how people live their lives. I think that trying to encourage people not to post those photos, it's a bit unrealistic. People are proud of their kids and they want to do this. I think just takes a few steps to be careful.
I agree. I think the unrealistic thing, and people in public eye is different, but I think for people out there who aren't in the public eye, what the warning should be is, and we don't talk about it enough, it's not stranger danger, it's actually people you know. It's people you know who are the danger. And that's where it's like the women who are doing domestic violence, that are trying to keep away from husbands and families, that don't want their kids to be, grabbed by them. That's where the danger lies. And I think that's where the AFP probably need to explain it a bit better, and I think we need to have a deeper conversation about that sort of
That's a really good point, David, yeah.
All right, more to come, James and Shelley. Stay with us when we come back. The waiting game.
Welcome back. And in Dr. Obvious news, a new report has revealed Aussie consumers are spending an average of 96.5 million hours on hold. I think I've spent all those minutes on that.
Yeah, individually. That is 7 million more hours than 2021, so it's getting worse, James. Why is AI not making this better? Surely there's a way to fix this problem.
You would think so. So the average is 7.2 hours per person in a year. So that's a lot of your life.
Yeah.
Outrageous. The thing that really grinds my gears about this is that it's not so much I feel like most people if I've got to call one of the big telcos, that's going to take a while. The thing that grinds my gears about it is that they pass you between different service operators and you have to explain yourself over and over. So I feel like that's a fixable problem. You just need to have some good note-taking.
Surely.
And,
If ChatGTP can write me an essay on the Civil War in 3
That's
seconds, surely someone can take my call at Telstra, Shelley.
Yes.
I agree. Now, here's the thing, though. I think I might be one of the people that's grinding James's gears.
Can we keep this
because on
civil,
Friday, I actually managed to delete my inbox and my emails and had to get online to get it all reinstalled.
Oh, no.
And it was like they had to teach me, like, I have basically the ability of a grandmother when it comes to my computer, and I was online for an hour and a half, and the IT technician didn't lose their patience, talked me through everything, and I got everything back. But that's probably why there's wait times. People like me.
No.
Yeah,
You're in a queue.
holding up the
You're the
queue.
problem.
you are in a queue. Also making news, Katy Perry and Miranda Kerr showing us what a perfect blended family look like. Now, the singer presenting the model with an award at the G'day USA Gala overnight. Shell, I mean, they're both married to a ridiculously handsome man, but they've got a family, they've blended it together. It works.
Weirdos.
Oh,
Absolute
really?
weirdos. No, that's not normal. You're supposed to hate your ex. That's what everyone does. I hate every single one of my exes.
Yeah, but they've got kids.
Yeah, but have you
Kids
seen
involved.
Orlando Bloom on the paddleboard?
Yeah, true.
I've seen
Speaking
his
of which, tripod. So I'm honestly like, I don't want to wish death on my exes, but I wouldn't mind if they got elephantitis of the left testicle and had to live disfigured for the rest of their lives. I do not agree with people who are friends with their exes, and they're superhuman beings.
We're going to have to open up a new inbox for your exes.
And I hope they're all watching.
James, what about your exes?
That's a hard act to follow, that one. Look, no, all power to the girls, I think. You know, what Katy Perry said up there, she said that she doesn't want, to continue the narrative of new wives and ex-wives being against each other. And, in fact, she said that they actually do have a WhatsApp group and they're often, aligned against the rest of the family.
Yeah.
So,
God.
good solidarity to them, I reckon.
Yeah.
Love it. Good
Yeah.
on them.
What about the elephantitis? Did you appreciate not
Elephantitis.
I
doing
thought
that?
we were just going to carry on from that.
I'm
So
not
it
gonna-
didn't happen.
That
But
really
anyway.
sticks.
Yeah.
That
We're
way.
back there
It's
again.
hard to get rid of it.
Thank you both. That was enlightening.
Thanks,
We'll
Shelley.
see you again soon.
Maybe.
Shelley's had a big rest.
Maybe.
She's had a big rest.
Good morning to Darren too.
Coming up next on Today Extra.